Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then hello, hi, welcome. My name is Amy and welcome. Yeah, and welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be another boy talk. So this is going to be the second boy talk that I have done. I'll link the first one below, but it went down a treat. Like, everyone just was really enjoying it and I had so many DMs saying thank you and that it helped them and whatnot. So here we are with another one. I feel like cozy, but I also feel a bit uncomfortable at the moment. I don't really know. I don't know if this pillow, but then like without it it's a bit uncomfy. I normally sit on my bed, but I just feel it's just chill on my chair. Just chilling. I feel like there's a clash of colours as well because of this jumper, but whatever. I've actually wrapped my blanket around me as well because I'm just super chill and cozy. So yeah, I asked on my Instagram for obviously topics and stuff, so we're just going to go through it and I'm going to try and advise you and give you my thoughts as much as I can. I haven't actually looked at any of these, so we're just going to see what it is. I've also got a little cup of tea. I never drink tea, I'm always a coffee girl, but today I have tea. I wish I had snacks, but I did just finish a massive bar of fruit and nut. So, boy being distant for no reason, but them still saying that they love you. Okay, so I'm guessing this is obviously happening now and it's during lockdown. I mean, it's hard to speak because I'm obviously on my own and single, so I think what it might just be is the current situation that we are all in I don't know if you have seen each other or if you haven't seen each other. Obviously people cope in different ways, and if he's still saying I love you, then I wouldn't really look too into it. But what I would say is, have you asked him and said like, is everything all right? I feel like you've been a little bit distant with me. Do you want to talk about anything? Is anything planned on your mind? Do you want to meet up, go for a walk? Obviously you can go for a walk and keep your distance, and just ask. I honestly think that my answer to literally all of these questions is going to be communication is key. Like, you have to communicate, otherwise I just don't ever think that anything's gonna work. Like, even with your friends, like if I ever have an issue with my friends or if I'm feeling a certain way or anything, I will always just say something to them, because if you don't, the situation's never going to be sorted. I would just ask and say like, what's up? I feel like you're being a little bit distant. Everything alright? Let's have a FaceTime, let's have a phone call. Do you want to go for a walk? Anything like that, and just see what they say and then go from there. I don't think there's anything you can do unless you have asked if they're alright, because you don't know what's going on in their head and you're probably going to end up thinking of like 101 scenarios of why you think they're being distant, before you actually know the real reason. And also it might be that, like, I don't know how old you are or what, but you is he still working, or has he now come off of furlough and gone back to work, or what's the situation there? He might just be a little bit busy, might not mean to be distance, or I don't know. So yeah, I would just say communication is key. Just ask, see if there's anything that they want to talk about, anything planned on their mind, and just go from there. Okay, someone has said, does it work giving boys space from you to think? I would say yes. It depends on the situation. I would say it's so hard. I would say yes. I personally think yes, because in the past with ex-boyfriends and ex-boyfriend, I have had it where we've gone on we've broken up, we've gone on a break, and they just said they need time to just think about things. That might mean that not necessarily just things between you and them. That might be with work, with school, with college, with family. There might be loads of situations going on in their life, and then they've just said, look, I just need time to think about everything, not just you. And sometimes they do need that time to then realise, actually I do want that person in my life. Like, I've had it before in the past where I've had a week's break from someone and they said they need time to think, so I literally was like, do you know what, I'll give you time to think. I didn't talk to them for an entire week, not even one message, no matter how hard that was. I gave them complete space. They rang me up on the Friday and said, look, I've been thinking about things, I really want to meet up with you and see if we can like work through this. I've obviously tried to be without you and I now know that I can't, so can we please meet up, blah blah blah. So I think, yes, fair enough, give them time to think, but I would say make sure if you are giving someone a time to think that there is a end date to that, if that makes sense. So say you said to a guy, like say I said to a guy, I just need time to think about things. No. Say a guy said to me, I just need time to think about things, and I'd say, okay, that's fine. So say it was, today is a Thursday, so he said to me today, this is getting really confusing, let's just take it all the way back, start again. Right, it's Thursday today. Say I got a text from a boy saying, I need time to think about things, and I say, okay, that's absolutely fine, like I'll give you your space, whatever you think you need, let's talk next Thursday, or let's meet up next Sunday, or like I would put a date to it so that you're not like just waiting open-endedly, if that makes sense. Open-endedly, like you're not just continuously waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the day that maybe 2 months time, oh yeah, I've thought about it now, and nah. Do you know what I mean? You need to have like a cut-off date to their thinking time. So I would say normally like a week or 2 weeks is plenty. If anyone needs longer than that, then I'm sorry, but nah. But yeah, I think sometimes it doesn't just boil down to necessarily the just your relationship between someone. It might be like loads of other factors that go into that to why they need to think about things. But yeah, I would give them a week or 2 weeks, depending on how generous you are, and just go from there. Just make sure that there's like a, okay, I'll chat to you next Thursday and we'll talk about things, so that you know that you'll get an answer about things, and it's not just you just like waiting forever and ever and ever for an answer. Falling out of love, the ick. Is it a thing? Have you ever experienced it? Advice. Yes, I have definitely experienced it. It's definitely a thing. I mean, people fall out of love all the time. I know that I did with one of my boyfriends, and it was, I think it was like a situation, it wasn't the best of a relationship anyway, and this isn't the one that you guys know about. That relationship was like amazing. This was a previous relationship that was before I even did YouTube. I think you can definitely fall out of love, and I know I had in that instance, and I think it took me about 6 months or maybe a little bit longer to actually say something and break up with the person, because I knew that I was going to be like breaking their heart, and I still obviously cared about that person a lot, but I just wasn't sexually attracted to them anymore, and I wasn't in love with them anymore. There was just nothing there. It was like a friendship. It's definitely a thing to get the ick, I think. My advice would honestly be to communicate how you're feeling with the other person. The last thing you want to do is lead someone on and give them like false hope of a relationship that they think you might be really happy in, and actually you're not. So communication is definitely key in this scenario, and probably in a lot of the scenarios that we're going to talk about, like I said before. I don't know what advice to really give you, but I would say really think about things, and you know, like, you don't want to make any rash decisions. So really think about things. Are you actually out of luck? Like, are you actually not in love with them anymore? Or is it that you just need to spice things up? You've become a bit too, is it complacent? I don't know. A bit too, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, comfortable around things, around them or something. I don't know, like, I don't know. But I would say communication is key, and you've got to put yourself first. I understand it's a really hard and horrible thing to break up with someone, and yeah, it is one of the hardest things to do, because at the end of the day, even if you didn't want to be with them anymore, you still care about them so much and you still love them, but just you're not in love with them. But you have to put your own happiness first, and as horrible and as hard as that may be, you just have to do it sometimes, and that is just one of those things, I'm afraid. Like, sorry, I keep looking back at the question because I don't want to like go too off topic. You can't help it if you're not in love with someone anymore, and I think if you stay with them for the wrong reasons, then it could almost be like you might miss out on meeting the person that you're meant to be with, and you also might be stopping them from meeting the person that they're actually meant to be with. So I would just communicate, make sure that it is definitely something that you don't want anymore before you say anything, because you obviously wouldn't want to scare them or upset them or like make them feel like anxious for not for any reason. So definitely think about things before you say anything. But once you have made your decision, then I think you really need to talk to them about it, because yeah, you don't want to lead anyone on and like give them false hope of any kind of progression in the relationship. Okay, so the next one is opinions on boys liking girls' Insta whilst in a relationship. I feel like this is such a topic. This is such a argument topic and just a topic for debate that I think people have so many different opinions on. Now, me personally, I think I don't like it. So me personally, I just think I don't mind if I had a boyfriend. I wouldn't mind if they were liking I don't know, like a model's picture, or like a really famous actress or a famous singer or anything like that. Like, I get it, like they're famous, they're like an idol, like I would probably like Justin Bieber's pictures, or do you know what I mean, like stuff like that. But if it is a local girl from like do you know what I mean, who's a friend of a friend who knows someone and you know of them, then I wouldn't like that. I don't know why, I just wouldn't. I feel like it's that little bit of satisfaction that the girls, I don't know, it's weird, it's like that little satisfaction in your head that you think, well, she's gonna see that you've liked her picture and she's gonna go, oh, isn't he going out with Amy? And he's just liked my picture. Oh God. They're like, do you know what I mean? I just don't know. I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. But I think it also comes down to trust and stuff. I don't know, like in past relationship, the one that I actually just spoke about, in that relationship that I was in, it was very much like I didn't trust the boy at all. So when I'd see him like pictures before that of other girls, it just really made me think like he's like almost like liking the picture, like saying that I find you attractive, like yeah, I've got a girlfriend but I still find you attractive, I'm still liking your picture. Obviously a famous actress or whatever, I don't mind about that, but I don't know, I think it stemmed from that relationship that I had, and also then finding out that one, he would talk to other girls, so that was just like, I don't know, idiot. But no, I don't personally agree with it. But if you say to them like, I don't like it when you like girls' Instagram pictures, then surely they would stop, and that's it really. But I think it comes down to trust, because if it was their like friend, if it was like a girlfriend that they had and you knew them, then I wouldn't mind that. I think it's just I don't know. I think it would all depend on who the girl was, which would depend on how I'd feel about it, basically. How to get over being cheated on. get in bed, put on a happy film and put a face mask on, paint your nails, paint your toenails, put clean bed sheets on, sit in your bed, have a little cry, FaceTime your friends, go out for walks, do fun little date trips with the girls. Like me and Beth walked down the seafront the other day and got chips. Just anything to take your mind off of it, and just remember that this is a reflection of the boy and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Whether this boy was with you or whether he was with another girl, he was probably always going to do that. It is nothing to do with you as a person. You are amazing, you are perfect in your own way, and it literally, anyone who cheats, oh my god, that is the worst thing you could do. If you're going to cheat on someone, or you even have that inkling of like, oh my god, I'd love to kiss that boy right now, or I'd love to kiss that girl right now, don't do it. And then just talk to your partner and break up with them if you need to, and then you can go and do what you want. Do not cheat on someone. I will never understand it and I will never agree with it, and it just honestly makes my skin crawl. But honestly, I just think you need to boss bitch up. You need to level up. Like, this is your time to shine. Whatever you do, do not go back to him, because he'll just do it again. I was cheated on in one of my relationships like ages ago. I was cheated on, he got with that girl, and then he cheated on that girl with another girl, and I was like, it's just really karma, isn't it? Like, it's not you, it's the boy. So just remember who the hell you are, and you'll be alright. Like, you'll be fine. Obviously it's shit and it hurts, and you might have like a little bit of trust issues in the future, but just remember it was all him and no one else is going to be like him. And I would also just like level up. Like, I think there is no better way. If you're feeling down about yourself because of a boy, there is no better feeling than sitting down, doing some sassy makeup, doing your hair, putting on an outfit, and taking some pictures that just look absolute fire, and you just look at them and you think, I am that bitch, and no cheating little scumbag, or in fact no boy, any boy, whether you're a cheater or not, is ever going to make me feel any less of who I am, because you're amazing, and you need to just remember that. Like, honestly, I wish I could hug you, but just know you're going to be absolutely fine. Block and delete that boy. Out of sight, out of mind. See you later, hon. Just remember, this is a reflection of him. It has nothing to do with you. You're amazing, and he's an asshole, and sooner or later he is going to realise what the hell he's done, and he'll probably come crawling back, and you can literally look at him like he's a little cigarette on the floor and put your foot on him and squash him like you're putting out a cigarette, and he will literally be like, oh shit, what have I done? Like, fuck, shit, I've lost her forever, oh my god. Do you know what I mean? Or he might even think like, oh, she'll never not take me back or whatever, and then you'll just literally not take him back, and he'll be like, oh god, what have I done? Boys are so stupid, and I'm so sorry. Someone has said, are you single? Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. Cheers. Any tips for chatting on dating apps? I just feel like I'm so awkward and not very interesting. Well, for starters, you're probably a lot more interesting than you think. I think everyone has a stereotype of talking on like a dating app, but I think it's exactly the same. Whereas if someone was to DM you on Instagram, or even just to text you, like literally you can talk about anything. Like, hello, hi, How are you? How's your day been? I'm good. My day's been really good, thank you. How about you? What you been up to? Oh, not been up to much. Just, you know, been working this morning, gonna take the dog for a walk, and then probably get in bed and watch some Netflix. Oh, cool, you have a dog. Like, what breed have you got? What's his name? Oh yeah, same. I've been working, yeah, gonna go home, cook my dinner and probably watch Netflix as well. What are you watching? Oh, yeah, I've got a little dog. He's a border terrier. He's really cute. And I've just been watching White Lines. It's so good. It's making me dream about partying in Ibiza. I wish we could go this summer. So unfair. Can't wait till holidays are resumed. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, me too. Like, I've watched that, such a good series. Yeah, I can't wait to go on holiday as well. Have you had any holidays cancelled, or are you planning to go like later in the year? Do you know what I mean? I have just had a full-on conversation with myself of what you can, like, of just how the conversation will flow. Like, honestly, I mean, you can even use that conversation that I just had if you want. But like, do you know what I mean? It's just gonna flow. As long as it's just gonna flow. Like, you'll say something, they'll say something, you'll say something, they'll say something, and then Bob's your uncle. You've got a conversation flowing. And if the conversation doesn't flow, then don't force it, because one, if someone wants to talk to you, they'll talk to you. That's what I always think. So don't force it. If there isn't a conversation flowing, then yeah, you're not meant to talk to that person, and you'll find someone who you are meant to talk to. Do you know what I mean? Like, just don't force anything, and yeah, the conversation will flow. I mean, I just had a fantastic conversation with myself. But yeah, I just think, start with a hello, how's your day been? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, have you been at work? Oh, have you been off on furlough? Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, you do this. Oh, that's cool. How did you get into that? Do you know what I mean? That the conversation will flow. Trust me. Just bite the bullet. I feel like you have to be confident. Just bite the bullet and you'll smash it. If not, DM me and I'll help you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna do like a couple more questions, just purely because it's already run out on film, because I've been filming for 26 minutes because I've been non-stop blubbering. So it's gonna be a long video. Caught feelings for a guy friend who is just out of a relationship. What should I do? Love you. Love you too. Okay, so you've caught feelings for a guy that you're friends with, but he's fresh out of a relationship, so he's probably not going to be looking for anything. Or is he? Why has he come out of this relationship? Was it that he didn't like her? Or did he like you? Or does he know you like him? Is there, do you know what I mean? Like, is that an option in that situation? I don't know. I would say like, don't say anything just yet. I don't know, I feel like you need to get the feels. You need to get the feels, like, is he definitely not wanting anything? Does he, wait, actually, does he even see you like that? I don't know, you don't want to say, oh, I like you, blah, 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 and then him be like, oh my god, like, I don't like you like that, and then that's gonna, don't want it to change things between you two, if you know what I mean. I would say if he's just out of a relationship, I would just leave it for now, carry on it as you are, maybe see if, like, when you're talking to him, maybe try and, like, notice, is he flirting with you at all? If he's flirting with you, then maybe it's like a sign that he likes you, or that, you know, he might be more ready to move on than you think. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think if you do honestly think that there's like a chance that you and him were meant to be together, and that you can see yourselves having a happy relationship, then I think, like, you have to let them know at the end of the day. But it's the way you go about it. Firstly, make sure that you're definitely 100% sure that you like them, because once you step over that line, I feel like there's no coming back from it. And yeah, I would just carry on as you are for a bit. Maybe put some little flirty comments out there, see if he flirts back, and just play it by ear and see how it goes. I wouldn't just blurt out and be like, oh my god, I like you. I would just do some little flirting and then just see, is he gonna flirt back with you? And yeah, just see how it goes. I think that's what I would do. Because yeah, I feel like if you just jump out with it, it might scare him and he might not really be looking for anything, or I don't know. But then if you flirt, he might flirt back, and then woohoo! Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish on that. But yeah, I really hope I helped you guys out. But yeah, if you do have any other like topics or questions that you do want to send to me, my DMs are always open. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times that I've just sat up one night DMing one of you guys back and forth, just helping you with any issues or whatever you're going through. So my DMs are always open for every one of you. I will probably do a girl talk soon. If you do want to see that, then let me know in the comments below, and then also follow me on Instagram, because I'll do my question box over there, and obviously you can write in your questions. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you found it remotely helpful, if any help at all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very shortly for another video. Yeah, I love you so much. Goodbye.